In our last adventure, we set up camp in a quiet valley along the Shavers Fork River. But in this episode, we're taking things to new heights, literally. We're camping and exploring the Mower Tract, high in the mountaintops of West Virginia's Monongahela National Forest. This remote area is known for its wide-open ridgelines, off-grid camping opportunities, and some of the most stunning views you'll find in the Appalachians. So come along with us, relax, and take in the beauty of some of West Virginia's most scenic high country. The Mower Tract sits high in the Monongahela National Forest, and its story is one of damage and recovery. Decades ago, this land was heavily logged and mined, leaving the ridges scarred and almost lifeless. But in the 1980s, the Forest Service began a massive restoration project, replanting red spruce and bringing back the native forests and wetlands. Today, it's a place of sweeping mountain views and rare highland habitats, a living example of how the land can heal and thrive again. We found this very high campsite, and there are some things I really like about this site, some things that I don't. So what I love is how unique it is. I mean, there's just goldenrod everywhere up here right now, and down in the valley you can see where they planted new red spruce trees. And apparently this area is habitat for flying squirrels. If I see a flying squirrel, I'm gonna lose my mind. Just in front of us, here, I'll turn the camera around. We should have an incredible sunset with that view, and sunrise for that matter, on the other side. Those mountains will be all lit up by the sun in the morning. And there's nobody up here. That is the crazy thing. I haven't seen one other person. Amazing. This is part of the Monongahela National Forest, so you're allowed to just come here and camp for free, 14 days. Some of the bad parts about this site are the fact that it's so exposed. The sky is just wide open here, so the sun's going to be beating down on us, but that might not be a bad thing. The other iffy thing about this site is the wind. When you're up this high, it could definitely get very windy, and so far it's pretty good, just a light breeze, but that could change. We'll see. Wow. This definitely feels like an adventure, one extreme to the other. We're tucked into the woods this morning, and now we're going to bed here on a mountaintop. Doesn't get any better than this. It's nice to take a hot shower before bed. It can make all the difference in getting a good night's sleep, but obviously I don't have a shower in my RV. So instead I use my BougeRV portable propane water heater. It does a good job, and it really comes in handy in these situations. Just incredible. This could be on my top 10 most favorite places that I've ever camped. How about you, Juniper? Current temperature is 50 degrees, and I think we're gonna go for a little hike up here. You heard me say hike, didn't you? Do you want to go for a hike? After our hike, we'll go do some exploring in the Jeep, but for now, I'm just gonna sit right here and enjoy my coffee for a few minutes and just soak this up. No people. I have not seen a single soul in 2 days. This campsite's at the end of this dirt road, so I don't need to worry about traffic coming back through here. I haven't seen anybody, and the road is pretty rough getting here. So anyway, I've got 400 watts of solar panels set up, and just to tell you a little more about my rig, on the top of the Teardrop there's a 100 watt panel for the house battery, and these panels are charging my battery bank, which I keep inside the camper with me for just general purposes. And I was able to run the wire through the window, and there it is, charging up, currently pulling about 260 watts, and we're down to 38%, so it'll be good to top it off. And this is the app for the house battery. It's currently charging at about 20 watts, but that'll definitely increase as the sun goes up, and I'm sure we'll get to 100%. So I really like this setup for the type of camping that I do. And you know, I need to run a CPAP machine at night, so I need to have power while I'm out here for that reason alone. Links to all of this stuff are in the video description. Check out the links, and that will help out the channel. Thank you. We've hiked about a mile from the campsite, and I'm just looking at the road ahead. It goes way up there and around. This is just a lot of land to cover on foot. So I think we should get the Jeep. It'll be a lot more efficient to explore the area. But it was still nice to get some steps in. I know Juniper definitely appreciates it. Definitely rugged mountain vibes up here, and tons of solitude. And if you want an easy hike, you can just hike the road. Oh man, what a find. I love it here. But if you come here, make sure you leave it better than you found it. Pack it in, pack it out, leave no trace. I know it's always hard to convey elevation change on camera, but this is the road up to our campsite, and this section right here was the pretty gnarly section, and it absolutely required four-wheel drive. When we get there, I'll show it to you. So this is the spot that worried me a little bit coming in here, because it's very steep, and you have this little rock shelf. I'm pulling the trailer. I've never done anything this extreme, and I wouldn't even call it extreme if I didn't have a trailer attached to the Jeep. There was actually plenty of clearance and traction with the four-wheel drive. As soon as you put it in 4 low, that thing just crawls like a beast, and we didn't have any problems. Now it's time to put some miles on the Jeep and explore some of these beautiful rolling mountains. Driving the main forest road, we found no shortage of places to explore. Overlooks, side trails, and plenty of campsites are scattered everywhere throughout the Mower Tract. In total, I counted about 20 dispersed campsites, and only 4 of them were occupied. Most were marked as designated campsites, but a handful were tucked away off the beaten path. I logged each one in the OnX Offroad app with notes, and for anyone planning a trip out here, the GPX files are available to our Patreon community. This campsite was my absolute favorite. It was the only one I found with a picnic table, and it also had a beautiful view overlooking a pond as well as some tree cover. We are at site number 13, and oh my gosh, this is the only site I've seen so far with a picnic table, and there are actually 2 fire rings here, and just look at all the open space. And back here you have the picnic table and the fire ring overlooking this view. It almost makes me wish I had another night to camp out here, but I don't. There just never seems to be enough time. Beyond the campsites, the Mower Tract is packed with miles of hiking and biking trails, and it offers some of the most epic mountain views I've seen anywhere in the Monongahela National Forest. Honestly, it's easily in my top 10 camping spots of all time. Mountain views are my thing, and if they're yours too, this place will not disappoint. I could easily spend a week out here just soaking up the solitude and the scenery. A big thank you to our Patreon supporters for helping make this channel possible. If you'd like to join our Patreon community or support us with a one-time donation through buymeacoffee.com, you'll find both links in the description below. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I truly appreciate you tagging along with us. Until next time, we'll see you nowhere soon. Be good to each other and get outside.